Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fantasy Nook. Wow. Okay, so we are continuing with a part three. A part three. Last time we talked about our Audible and Libby stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We talked about our Libby holds, our Audible wish list, and our Audible library. Now we will be talking about our Kindle Unlimited library and Hoopla.
Yep.
So, yeah, let's get into it.
Let's get in.
Take it away. Woo, woo, woo.
Whoa. So I don't read as much as Chelsea does. So I don't have that many. And most of these I've not read. Um, we did talk about this. I'll just zoom. So the Ever King, which is on the list, and you were telling me about also the Curse of Ophelia, you were telling me about. Those are together, right?
What do you mean?
Is the Curse of Ophelia the like a part of the Ever King?
No, those are different authors.
Just kidding.
I think you're mixing it up because on the last Stuff Your Kindle day, they were both free.
That's probably what. Okay. That's probably what it was. Okay. The Last Storm. I just asked Chelsea for clarification on everything because I don't have any concept of anything. Um, The Last Storm.
Oh, I didn't like that one.
Oh, oh shoot.
I got through exactly half and I was like, I'm
No.
done.
Oh, okay. We'll see. I'll get to it eventually. Frost.
That's on the list.
That's on the list.
Yeah, and it's also the audiobook is free on Hoopla, so
Oh, good to know. Okay. Um, this one is a contemporary, and I think it was like a free thing or something I had seen on TikTok. It's Wait With Me by oh, Wait With Me. It's of course a oh, I had started it. I started six
I
pages.
know.
I guess I didn't finish. Uh, Amy Dawes. Of course, there's a shirtless man on the cover.
The only way to do it.
It's like, no.
Mm,
Mm. Okay, this has been in my library for so long. Ninth House. Did you read that?
oh, Lay by
By
Google, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you read it?
I was confusing it with something else. No, I haven't read it. I haven't gotten to it, but I know it's on one of the libraries for free. So,
Like like a audiobook for free?
and the book.
In the book. Okay. Good to know. Okay. Also, An Heir Comes to Rise by Chloe C. I can't see her last
Oh,
name.
I just talked about that on the Audible because it's free on, with the Audible membership, the first three books.
What?
Yeah, I just talked about that. Go
I
add it to your
can't.
Audible library.
Oh my God. No, I will actually. I didn't know that.
You
And
didn't put
the
it
cover
together?
looks like,
Guys, we do these in a row. So we literally just talked about it on my list, my Audible list. I said the first three are free with the Audible membership. So if you want to see The Air Comes to Rise, I mean listen to The Air Comes to Rise, and you have an Audible membership, go add it to your library.
go at it. Thank you, Chelsea. What with the hookups? You know what I'm saying? I did
Oh,
not,
so awful.
I didn't even make the connection. That's embarrassing. Okay, Heavenly Bodies.
Ah,
Yes, you've read this.
I tried to read it. I don't think I got through it. I don't
Okay,
remember why.
right. I like the cover. It's a fun wheel, almost like a zodiac wheel, but it's not.
Mhm.
Okay, City of Gods and Monsters.
Oh, I have that too.
You do? Okay. Did you just talk about this?
No, I don't think I've ever
Okay.
talked about it.
Oh my God. Okay, but haven't read it.
Haven't read it.
Haven't read it. Okay. Also got Hellfire.
Don't know.
Helfyre. Don't know. Um, this one is a contemporary and I think is TikTok popular on TikTok. That one night, I think I started it and I wasn't feeling it, so don't know about that. Also, Defiant Heart and Forbidden. Don't know. Also, I think contemporaries. Um, this one I think is a dark romance, and I'm not really into the dark romances, but Phantom, and then of course Haunting Adeline, I've not read either. I don't know.
I know what that is, but I have not read that.
Don't know. Okay, another Guardian of Talons and Snares. Super cool looking cover.
Let me see.
How do I let's see, book details.
I want to see.
Let me show you. We love visuals. Kind of hard to see, but like looks pretty badass.
Oh,
And
badass.
it's gotten good reviews.
We love that.
It's a series.
I love that.
Love that. Okay. Also Brutal Prince. Um
Spicy.
Spicy. Have you read it?
I
Okay.
think it sounds spicy though.
It sounds spicy. Bride of the Shadow King. This is like deep.
Ride the Shadow King.
I'm like, maybe you didn't recommend that. Okay. And then Curse of Shadows and Thorns. Don't know. A lot of
Wait,
these were,
didn't
oh,
I just talk about that one? Who's it
maybe
by?
it is by LJ Andrews.
Just talked about that. Do you even listen to me? I
I do, but these are deep for me. My
I understand because I have so many. Of course, you'll
there's
forget.
so many.
But
It's at the bottom of my Kindle. I probably put this on a year ago. So that's it for me.
that's it.
That's it.
I only talked for 10 minutes.
That I know. That doesn't like see, I have more on my wish list
On your
because
Kindle wish list.
yeah.
Maybe you should read those too.
Okay.
Because I don't actively use my Kindle wish list.
Okay. See, because what Kindle does is you can't have all those books in your library, so I add them to my wish list.
Yeah. Okay,
Um,
I'm gonna hear your wish list now.
I got 94. I don't know if I'll go through all of it, but oh,
I just go through like 90 on my auto.
I'll see. Okay. Um, let's see. So many of these I don't even remember. Okay, wait. Um, let's see what Ari was wanting to read when she first started. Okay. The American Roommate Experiment. That was popular on TikTok. I never read it. Um, mm, mm, mm. Icebreaker, I read. I wasn't a fan.
For
Uh,
clean up your list, you can be like, oh, I can delete this off my list now.
yeah, you're right. Actually, I can delete that. How do I do that?
Can you just hold it down
Oh,
and say delete?
delete. You're right. You're
Hell
so
yeah.
right.
I didn't know I knew how to do that.
Red Queen, I've never read yet.
Oh, I read that.
You read that, right? Okay, I'm like, because I feel like,
Aveyard, right?
who is it?
Victoria
Yeah.
Aveyard. Yeah, I read that. I only read the first one and I didn't feel like I needed to read more. It's free on Hoopla.
What?
The
Hey.
series is free on Hoopla.
Yeah, yeah, a lot. I always think of SpongeBob like, hoopla, hoopla. Anyways, okay. We Hunt the Flame. You told me about this, right?
It's on the Romanticon list and I tried to read it and I couldn't.
Whoa. Oh no.
Yeah, so
Oh.
I really wanted to read it. I wanted to read it so bad, but nothing happened for like 40 minutes, and I was like, why am I reading this if nothing's
Oh.
happening? So
Was
maybe we'll have a better time with it.
if I do, I'll let you know. I don't know if I have a lot of faith in myself. We'll see. Legendborn have not read. I started, but then I wasn't properly listening, and there's some information I need to go back and just start over. So, but it was good when I was reading it. It was great. The Dark King, Gina L. Maxwell. Is that part of Red? No, not part of Red Queen. I don't think so. Some of these, let me just read.
All right.
Stolen Heir, an enemies to lovers mafia romance.
Oh.
I'm like, are Ari beginning? I think I just added the a lot of free ones. Let's see. The Never King. You told me about the Never King,
The
right?
King?
The Never King.
Japan smut one.
Oh my God, I think it is.
I didn't read that.
Because it says Vicious Lost Boys. I think it's a dark romance.
That is. I don't know why there's so many like Peter Pan dark romances, but I want nothing to do with them.
I'm not.
Something about those, like I can't I wouldn't be able to read those.
It's a little bit not for me, I don't think. I'm also the dark romances, a lot of times they cross a line for me. So I don't think,
Yeah, I'm not a dark romance person either.
yeah. Okay. Let's see. Light Lark.
Light
You
Lark. I
Light
read
Lark.
that.
You read it, but you didn't like it?
No, I did, but it was very YA, so I was like, I don't know if I'll read the second one. And I started the second one, I was like, I'm not in the mood for a YA right now, so I haven't gone back to it.
Oh, down. Okay, that's fair. I don't know if I,
And for
yeah,
future reference, I probably am not going to be reading very many YAs in the future.
yeah.
Just
I
like,
agree.
I don't think I can do that anymore.
I, this is fair, especially reading fantasy. It's I'm imagining very like in-depth detail of things. Not that YA can't be, but it's like a whole nother level of things. I'm assuming. I could be wrong. Mm, okay. I'm just kind of scrolling through A Land of Never and Night. I didn't got like maybe got 4 stars. Okay.
Nice.
Um, just some of these. Archer's Voice, I think that's a contemporary and it's very popular. I've seen it a lot, but I don't remember what it's about. I think it might be sad. You've maybe seen this. Hold on. How do I look? Okay, well,
Oh, I've seen the cover before.
yeah. So that, The Deal, Elle Kennedy. I think I've read some of her books. Contemporary hockey romance, I'm assuming love. Um, okay. Choosing Theo, I read. You know what? I
Read it.
think what I didn't like about it mostly was the audiobook.
Oh,
I think
because I didn't listen to the audiobooks originally. I read it. So maybe if you want to try the rest of it, reading it.
maybe I can't. I think what it is I'm not able to have a male reading both male and female.
Why?
I think at least for this narrator, nothing against him.
Mhm.
It's just I think it's like when they go into the high voice of the female, I think it's like almost to me like a guy writing a woman. It's almost like what they think women sound like, but we don't actually sound like, you know?
Mhm.
So it just kind of took me out of it. And I think that's the main thing of what I didn't like. But otherwise, he did a great job.
Yeah,
So
I get it. I get it.
you understand
It also
1%?
didn't bother me. So
That's right, because you read the book
yeah, so
physically.
I physically read them, and then choosing the first three are free with the Audible membership.
Okay.
So I went back recently and just let it play while I was like cleaning or something, or just
Yeah.
driving or something, and I
Mhm.
was it didn't bother me.
Okay.
But it was one of like the first books I read when you got me to start reading again. So
Okay, so it might be different now,
yeah,
maybe.
I
Okay.
definitely regard it differently now. So I don't know. Anyways, continue.
Anyway, the Fairy Guardian looks spooky, good, fun. The Witch Collector we've talked about, I think,
Yeah.
right? Of course, Once Upon a Broken Heart.
You can delete these off your list now.
I'm deleting. Love that. Okay. Did you read Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow?
No, but I wanted to.
Okay, same, but I've not.
Okay. So I saw a bunch of reviews of people who loved it, and then I saw a review of somebody saying that they didn't like it as much as they thought I would, and they listed the reasons, and I was like, these are reasons I would all agree with.
Right,
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get around to it.
right.
So yeah, we'll see. I mean, it literally, if anything, bottom of the list right now because of all the Romanticon books, plus all the other books that I'm like I've been wanting to read but have been putting off. We gotta talk about that in another episode.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
like
think so.
multiple series that I've been wanting to read forever, but because other things keep getting in the way, I just haven't gotten to them. And every time I see review for them, it's
Yeah.
praising that series. So I want to read these series.
Yes. Okay. I
Struggle.
just want to rent a cabin for and just read. Just read.
Read.
Just read would be great. Get all the books out of the way. That would be so great. Okay. Daughter of No Worlds looks like a badass. You've you've heard of it?
I tried to read it and it was the audiobook narrator could not get into
Mhm.
it, and I also don't want to pick it up again. S-
Okay, this one.
People love that series though.
Really? Okay.
Love
It's a
that.
cool cover. Like I and it got good reviews, but the auto okay, that's good to know.
I would say maybe read it physically.
Hey, that's okay. Physical book will do. Honestly, yeah,
Narrator didn't do it for me.
that's fair. I said that about choosing Theo, so like totally get it. The narrator really can affect things.
Yeah.
Um, Assassin's Apprentice. Did you tell me to read this
I
one?
literally just mentioned that one. That's in the Farseer trilogy, which is a really famous fantasy series. So we both want to read that. So maybe we should do like a read along or
Oh
something.
my God. Okay, yeah, maybe we should.
We could do it on Fable.
What is Fable?
We have a Fable account, Ari, for the podcast. Okay,
That's the thing that you told me to do something on, and I don't think
yeah,
I ever did anything on
Fable.
it.
Basically, social media book club
That's so cool.
on an app, and it's not just for books; it's for also movies and TV shows. So, like, if you're watching Bridgerton, you can watch it with a whole bunch of people, and it's like you can add things like you would like Goodreads or what's the other one, Storygraph. You can add things to your like list, and like you can make little lists, and you have like it's cute. I love
That's
it.
actually really cool.
Like little
Okay,
chat rooms and everything.
okay, we should do that. That's so cool.
So maybe we'll do a little read along of the Farseer trilogy.
Yes. Okay. You might get ahead of me in it. You probably will get ahead of me in
But as long as we like finish within like the specified time, I think we'll be good. Just don't look up for spoilers.
it. Okay. Okay. Um, I think honestly that's all I feel like I need to. Oh, Mistborn trilogy, which I added because of you.
Mistborn.
Mistborn. That's honestly, I think, all I want to mention. There's nothing really, like, it's just things that I've maybe heard about or whatever. I don't feel like I need to talk about them yet, unless if once I read them, whenever that may be, I'll mention.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's my wish list for the most part.
Is there any single one that you like really, really want to read next?
Mm, this is a good question that I'm not quite sure about. Let's see.
So you're impartial to all of them.
I'm kind of impartial because I don't remember what most of them are about. Usually it's like the thing of like someone recommends it on TikTok and they give the whole like spiel and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, let me add that. And then I forget about it. So yeah, I don't know if there's really anything I'm like, I want to read right now. Um, mm, 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 mm. Let's see. Scrolling. Yeah, I don't think so. Nothing immediate. What about you? Is there anything that you're like want to read right after whatever you're reading right now?
I mean, yeah, there are tons. So
Yeah,
let's save that for another one.
that'll be another thing. Okay.
Let me go over my Kindle Unlimited in this one, and then we'll
Okay.
talk about the books that we're like anticipating. Maybe the next one. We'll see.
Okay.
So it looks like we both want to talk about books we're anticipating.
Yeah.
Okay. So my Kindle Unlimited. So I have City of Gods and Monsters like you.
Yes. Okay.
That is on here. It is downloaded. It is ready to go.
Let's go.
We have so one of the audiobooks I mentioned earlier, there are multiple books in the series, but when you get it on Kindle Unlimited, it's one book has the entire series, so I have it.
Yes.
Wait, Hollow Academy. Forget what it's about, but I have it on there, the whole thing.
Okay.
Then I have The Sun, The Storm, and The Shadows.
I feel like I've heard of that, but again, like so many of the titles are similar. I don't know.
I I forget what things are about, honestly.
Okay.
Basically all of these except for the most recent one. I forget what they're all about. Anyway, so we have Fear the Flames. I've heard a lot of good things about
Fear the Flame. Yeah.
it. Next we have Destiny Awakened.
Ooh.
Who knows?
Okay.
But it was good enough to put on here.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, we have City of Gods and Monsters. We have Beyond the Aching Door.
Interesting.
We'll find out what that's about.
Why is the door aching?
Questions I don't know we want the answers to. And then
So,
I have so you remember the Bonza Tai
hmm
author is Jay Bree, and she wrote another fantasy series. I forget what the first book is called, but I have the second book on here, and it's been on here since it came out in like April. Um
Okay. Oh my
called
gosh.
Throne of Honor and Blood.
This is one you've not started yet.
Nope.
Okay, because you said that you had started one of her other series, I think.
Yeah, that's
Or
the same series, but I read that entire thing.
oh, okay.
And then another one. This one is on the list. I read the first one because it was under 200 pages. And I was like,
Oh,
I could get through that really fast.
yeah.
The second, third one, and the fourth one, not so quick.
Oh,
So I have the book two and book three. So the first book is Signs of Cupidity, the rom-com. Yeah,
wait, that's cute.
rom-com. It's a why choose rom-com. Crazy, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
okay, what is this called?
The Signs of Cupidity. The same person wrote Gold, Gild, Gleam, Glint
Oh,
first, but it's a rom-com, so it's different.
okay. And
It's
you've read
very,
this
very
or
rom-com. Like
very, very much?
very rom-com.
Okay, you read this.
I read the first one because it was less than 200 pages.
Okay.
It's like when it's 300 pages, I could read that in a few hours. So if
Mm-hmm.
it's less than 300 pages, I'll be like, bet, I'm gonna read this now. So I have the second and third one, and we'll see if it gets better.
Okay.
Because we're gonna meet her at romantic time. And then I have The Lovely Dark, which is a like different monster romance anthology series.
Okay.
But it's the same author as the one who did the Horde King series. That's why I have it.
Right. Okay.
So she's in there because she's a good writer. So
Really?
yeah, she's a good writer.
See, okay, so maybe that will be the next one
The Horde King series.
for me to read.
Okay.
Approved. Okay, continue.
And then, last but not least, we have Flame and Sparrow.
I've heard of that. Okay.
Heard it was good. Forget what it's about. We'll get to it eventually.
We'll get to it eventually.
All right. So now we're gonna go to Hoopla. Also, as I was talking to you, Cloud Library sent me a notification saying my hold came off.
Oh, what
What's
whole
that
came off?
for? Oh, it's for a Fate Inked in Blood on the list.
No way. Okay.
Hey, are we gonna borrow that?
Wait, that's also, I think I just got that off of my Libby hold.
Could read it together. How many days do I have? 21 days. Okay. Might not start it right away because something else came off of my Libby
Mm-hmm.
today. And that one's gonna expire first. So
Okay.
we'll see. How many hours is this? Does yours say how many hours it is?
Let me check.
Mine doesn't say. Mine doesn't say. Oh, there it is. 15 hours. Oh, 15 hours isn't that long.
Oh,
Probably get
that's,
through this one first.
yeah, that's not too bad. Okay.
All right. Anyways, Hoopla with the guest special guest star of Cloud Library. All right. So Hoopla, I don't have anything currently borrowed, but I have a bunch of favorites because they have a lot of stuff. They have a lot of stuff that are on our list for Con.
Okay.
Hold on. This is a long ass list. Right. Frost, which we mentioned in the last one.
Yes, we did.
It's not the regular audio, it's the graphic audio. So I might not actually read that
Oh,
graphic because graphic audios don't go well with me.
that's right. You're not a fan.
Fan. We also have on the list, I read the first one. Don't think I'm gonna read the rest. Rhapsodic.
I've maybe heard of this.
They're all on here.
Okay. Okay. Wasn't a fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Here, do you want me to say all of it? Let me just say all of it. There's not that
Okay,
much.
yeah.
Okay, so I put these things that I'm never gonna read. Um, okay, let's put the ones that I did that I will read. Oh, also, if you haven't read the Bondstep tie yet, all free on Hoopla. Anyways, so the Poppy War, all three books are on Hoopla. Very popular series.
Okay.
I want to read it.
The Poppy War.
We'll
Okay.
go to it. I don't know. This series, I I've been anticipating it forever. I
Okay.
keep saying I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this. Every review I come across, people say it's amazing. It's great. I need to read this. The City of Brass series, they're all on here. It's by
City of
S.A. Chakraborty. She's the same person that um wrote The Adventures of Amina al-Sarafi.
Oh, okay.
Heard nothing but good things about this series. I've never heard a bad thing about this series. So I'm going to read it eventually.
Okay.
especially because it's free on Hoopla.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
Another one, author who's on the Romanticon list, a Lady of Darkness series. I got through like maybe 3 hours of that first book, and then I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna finish this.
Okay.
Next one, we have Bow Before the Elf Queen. Don't know what it's about, but I'll get to it. Next one, A Winter's Promise. I'll get to it. New shirt. I'll get to it. Um, Jade City, another really popular city
Ooh,
series.
city series.
City series.
Ooh.
Um, then we have, okay, the Murderbot Diaries are on here.
The
The
murder bot?
Murderbot Diaries. I still haven't listened to the last two, so they're on my favorites list.
Okay. The
So,
murder bot diaries.
mhm,
Is that a fantasy?
yeah, sci-fi fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. You should.
Okay.
It's fun.
Fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's definitely no romance whatsoever. So, but the first like two, really short. One of them's 4 hours.
Oh, wait. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And
That's
then
not bad.
this one was also on Audible for free, What Lies Beyond the Veil.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And then I think this one's on the Romanticy list. I'm not sure. It's called Feather. And then we have The Unmarked Witch. And then we have A Crown of Ivy and Glass. And
Mhm.
then, oh, this was also on my Audible, A Court This Cruel and Lovely, which is on the list.
On the romantasy
Yes,
list?
the Romanticy list.
Okay.
And then we have A Darker Shade of Magic. I'll get to it. I'll get to it.
Mhm.
And then, ooh, this series I also want to read is called Blood and Steel. All of them are on here.
Lead and steel. Okay.
I'll get to it. Oh, look, one of the Choosing Theo books is on here. The Clocanian series is on here.
Oh my God.
Hmm, I'll get to it.
Essentially.
And then, oh, here's all the sequels. And then, oh, The Blood Trials is on here. We got, oh, this is a older book, A Stroke of the Pen. That'll be fun. Oh, guess what else is on here? The Assassin's Apprentice again.
It's on
Yeah, okay. So if
multiple
you want to
platforms.
read the Farsi trilogy, it's on Audible, it's on Hoopla for free.
Wow.
Then another one that's on our list. This is from the same author that wrote Trial of the Sun Queen. This is a duology, I think. It's called Heart of Night and Fire.
Not
We will read it eventually.
eventually.
And then I think this one's also on the Romanticon list. It's called North Queen.
North Queen.
The rest are sequels to books I've already mentioned. Do you
Yeah.
have anything on your Hoopla?
Nope.
Oh, cool. Well then, I guess this is the end of the podcast. Ari, tell them your stuff.
Wow. Thank you for listening. If you did, we also do other things besides read. I am a musician. You can find me at Ariana_Miri or Ariana Miri underscore. I don't remember which one, which is awful, but you'll find me. And I am on all music platforms under Ariana Miri. Chelsea, take it away.
Well, you can find me TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest at all that Chelsea. If you
Mhm.
need a travel planner, go to allthatchelseatravels.com. I will plan your trip for you. Custom itinerary just for you. Just for you.
Yeah.
And that's it. And baby, I'm a people pleaser. Yeah, yeah.
Baby, I'm a people pleaser. Addicted to the bottom feeder. spit you out.